Hey, my friend, welcome back. We just had some exciting news announced. It is June 4th, and Pax Day is coming to early access. Grab yourself a cup of coffee or your favorite beverage, and let's check it out. Oh, my coffee's almost gone. I've been reading through Discord chat. Anyway, Pax Day just announced that they are coming into early access June 18th, which is just like 2 weeks away, which is fantastic. Now, I know there's a lot of different opinions on this. A lot of people are saying that this game isn't ready for early access. So I was fortunate enough to have a key for Alpha 2, and I'm going to tell you right now, it is one of the greatest experiences I've had in a game in a long time. I thoroughly enjoyed my time in it. Is it perfect? No, it's not. And I know a lot of people have different opinions on early access games in general. For me, I've had some good experiences with early access. Sometimes it's a lower price and you can kind of get into a game and enjoy some of the aspects of it, well, then eventually enjoying the entire game. And I've had some good experiences with it. That being said, I'm not a huge MMO guy. I haven't done a lot of MMO. It did inspire me after playing Pax Day Alpha 2 to try some MMOs out. Tried Black Desert, I then tried New World, and then currently I've been playing some Elder Scrolls Online. Black Desert, I pretty much played just before the 2 hour mark, requested a refund. I wasn't enjoying it at all. I kept New World. I was enjoying New World quite a bit, but Elder Scrolls Online, I've actually really been enjoying it. Most of that because I've liked Skyrim. But what I don't get is the fact that out of all those that I tried, I didn't feel like the combat was absolutely amazing. I'm sure Black Desert was the best, but as far as the game itself, I didn't like much of the game outside of that. And with Elder Scrolls Online, I don't feel like the combat is this amazing thing. So I don't know why some people would be having an issue with PAX Day when the combat isn't perfect, but it's there. One of the biggest things I had with the Alpha 2 is we only had a week with the game. I am so excited for early access because we'll be able to have at least a year to play with the game. Yeah, I think they're going to have some wipes. For me, that's just part of the fun. I enjoyed the entire process, that I don't mind if they have to do a wipe now and again and I have to rebuild. That to me is the least of my worries because I enjoyed it that much. That being said, I understand why they're coming out with early access, and I understand monetizing it and having different tiers. They need to fund the game, and they need to expand on the game, and they need to have players in the game to know how it's working. The Alpha 2, I felt like there was a lot learned from Alpha 2. Just as a player, a lot was learned in Alpha 2. For me, the biggest thing that I ran into, and in Alpha 2 we had 2 plots, and those 2 plots were kind of tight. 2 plots, definitely sufficient for a solo player, but it would be harder to achieve what you need to without some type of economy system, which it sounds like they're going to be adding. So coming into Pax Day, Pax Day's website, early access, becoming a founder. So you can pre-purchase 3 different tiers: Journeyman, Artisan, and Master. Now, it looks like the biggest thing is the plots of land that you get. Journeyman only has 1 plot of land, Artisan 2. So I would think like the minimum you should get as a solo player is Artisan, which is going to cost you €60, which is close to US. And Master, which is 4 plots, which is definitely something that I'm going to consider. I'm really wanting to get the Master because I would love 4 plots of land as a solo player. Character slots, I don't really care. And these exclusives are kind of cool too, like the Hunter's Lodge. I love the stuff that comes with the Hunter's Lodge. And then, so first you receive the Founder's Outfit for pre-purchasing. I mean, it's cool. Definitely not why I'd be purchasing it. This is cool though. I like the Hunter's Lodge. I love these tapestries, and then the antler chandelier is fantastic, and the bench and stuff is cool too. So I like that. Then they have the Waverin building set. So this comes with tier 3 pre-purchase, and it's all right. Definitely not the reason I would be purchasing tier 3. The reason I would be purchasing tier 3 is strictly for the 4 plots. So it sounds like they're going to have, they're going to try to keep wipes to a minimum, but they are going to definitely have a wipe before the final release, which they said, which would be the minimum next year in June. So we have at least a year. I think they'll have a few wipes within this time, but they said they would keep it to a minimum, which is cool. But I understand. I mean, it's early access, so. As on the video, they showed.
So the last third we think is missing in the game currently is the large-scale social systems. And the first thing that we're going to be adding to the game during the early access is the markets. So as a player, you will be able to go out to the PvE adventures and find gold. And this will allow a larger scale economy to emerge that will involve everybody living in the world. The players is the part of the game that really makes the world come alive.
In what I experienced in Alpha 2, it was incredible to see the social structure of just the community and the world and the building and people coming together. And I mean, I even had people coming by as a traveling merchant asking if I had extra gear and stuff to trade. So even in Alpha 2, there was that emergence of the player-driven economy, and I think that's going to be a fun aspect, and I think they're going to implement it well. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the entire journey of Pax Day in early access as they go and add things. My experience in the game was just like I said, it was fantastic. It's something that I am looking forward to playing tremendously. If you have any more questions, let me know, and if you like these kind of videos, also let me know in the comments. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Catch you next time.